Let's empty the rest of this one. Oh. Very good. Let's just fix you. There. There. So another build for the book. Of course. Still missing some materials, but this should be fine. Please remove the litter. And let's drop some of this on the ground as well. Get rid of all this junk. My 2 belts, where did I get those from? Wait. Oh, I'm upgrading things so I can just throw a lot of this away. Anything else I don't need? Good. A bit of cleaning, always nice to do. Oh, the base is actually keeping up extremely well at the moment. How many ships do we have transporting material? Quite a bit, but not too bad. A lot of unipolar. How's it looking at our sphere? It's been a while since we looked at it. Still going pretty wild. I'm still quite pleased that our base can keep up with this. Ooh, yes, and the second ring is starting to take shape as well. Oh, and the bottom ones as well. Cool, cool, cool. You're still keeping up? Yes, you're still more than ready for what we need. So what we need to do now is actually what I started, or want to start to do, and that is set up the white science. I think that is the main thing. You're getting frame materials, that means you're starting to produce faster. You are actually getting a nice supply in. Because you are working. One thing I'm thinking about though, since this one can't keep up, stands to we just double this. We do have enough power for it, and we are inputting as fast as we can. But did I ever save? So what I'm looking for is, did we save the blueprint for this one? Not yet. No. Let's just copy that one and paste it somewhere else. We can actually get more throughput. Take you. You will be carbon nanotubes with the rare resource. One aim. It's actually always good to do just a bit of this planning and copying them, because it makes expanding so much easier as we continue. So let's see, where should we place this one? Because I think we're starting to hit where we did it the opposite way. All for melting things. Which is a bit annoying. Oh, we have this one here in the middle. Can you fit in here? Let's take you. Oh, it's just a bit too long for this one. do mean we should probably start to move some of this soon. Or just dismantle this old production here. Grid lines here. Oh, we can move this one and put it at the top. That'll probably be the best. Let's get rid of this mining facility here. Let's do that. Have all of it. Rid of the rest of you. Because then as soon as this one is empty, then we can place it at the top, giving us a second row. Hopefully we have enough being consumed somewhere else. Consuming 10k. Jesus. Silicon is being consumed at an insane rate. I'm guessing this means that our smeltery column is completely full, but we can mine more. And that is the way I want it. I want a straight line at the consumption, as long as it fluctuates at the top, because that means we have enough throughput in terms of mining. As you can see here, this also have enough at the top. This one has enough so far still. We'll have to keep an eye on it just to be sure. So let's just remove you. That's gonna explode. Titanium production, or the plates. Oh, where did titanium go? There is two reasons why. One, we're probably not mining enough, and it's only jumping up every time. No wait, that's no, we are mining enough. Otherwise, this would be mining all the time. Yeah. So this is probably because the need for the ore is very low, meaning that we're probably backed up on here. As you can see, we're not consuming that many titanium ingots. So as soon as a ship takes 1,000, it jumps up and then it goes down again. So we have enough mining going. We have enough titanium ingot smelting production going. We're just not consuming enough yet. That is what I kind of can read out of this one. That might be because we're not doing any science at the moment. That is at least what I would attribute it to. So let's add in. Hopefully there's room for it here. This one. Yes, there's room. So let's just line you up correctly. Is correct. Seems correct. And right on. It's a bit annoying when it gets this big. It gets kind of hard to place it. Yeah, I can feel it as well. I'm trying to figure out why. So far I think it's because I'm on this planet and so much is going on, and the encoding is a bit annoying. It's because I'm recording while I'm streaming, and I'm also recording to a better graphic or better quality, so I can upload it to YouTube later. Because I don't think the streaming quality is good enough for that. How do I do this? Yeah, I think it's the planet. We're getting to a point where too much is going on. Okay, straight down the middle. Is it right there? And then... oh, it's so hard to see where it lines up. Colliding with an object. What object? That's annoying. Let's get rid of all of this. I hope there's some way to actually move up and down the blueprints. We have the same issue in Factorio to some degree until we got the blueprint from map view. That is, it can be kind of hard to position them the way it is right now. Oh. Yeah, it mostly starts to drop frames if you go above this one. Above the main production area. Do not like that one bit. Let's try this one more time. Can I get you to actually do what I want you to? That is the middle. Just see. It's right there in the corners colliding, so that should be colliding with an object. What? Can you guys see where it's colliding with an object? I hope no. There shouldn't be any. The only thing I can think of is that the longitude, because it went up more than before, it might be blocking something. What if I take out these? What will say then? Can we get you to not be stupid? Very nice. Go there. Sometimes the power poles can be a bit wonky. No, it's not even the power poles. Huh. Oh, I know what it is. Because if you go down here and look here, we are this close to the equator. This amount of space was enough. But because we moved up here, they got a bit closer together and we couldn't do it. I'm guessing if I move it down to this line, it would actually work. We can't go this far up on the planet. How can we test that? Yeah, I think it's colliding with itself. That is my best guess to what is going on. We can try and place it up here afterwards. Not that I think it's gonna happen, it will help, but yeah, it's colliding with itself. So let's do a stream battle. Yeah. It can be a bit wonky once in a while, so even what I kind of hoped they would do is that within same longitude, it would be able to do it, but when it go above those yellow lines, it wouldn't be able to fit. But that's not quite what happens. And let's give Luna one. But yeah, curved lines is a bit of an issue. I think that's also a limiting factor of why they can't make the planets bigger or smaller than that at the moment. For example, if you go to a gas giant, you can kind of see that the squares gets too big to build anything meaningful in it. Oh, Luna is going crazy. Oh, La Luna. No! Wolf! Great! That's who's gonna get the loot. Foxy on Gaming, congrats with the loot. Well deserved. So, a few more. Let's get this one. Let's see what we have. We have level 5, level 1, so that seems somewhat easy enough. Let's get down. I'll throw around Flying Rogue. Would be fun. It's been a while since I had one down. So how do we fix this? I don't want to design a completely new one, but I feel like I might have to. Because it's up here. Then again, this should be easy enough to do. Let's try. Unless this can keep up at some point. So let's give you some of you. Oh, it's just because we're out of spinal form stalagmite crystal. We need to go and mine that anyway, because the throughput is quite bad as it stands right now. And I think that might actually be the main bottleneck. Yeah, it is. This planet is laggy a bit at the moment, if I record and stream at the same time. Let's just look this way for a little bit. So the next thing I want to set up is actually the mass energy thing. So a particle collider, we can in theory do 30 in a row, which will be, I guess, not overkill because we'll request more in. How many critical photons are we producing at the moment? Critical photon, there we are, 140 per minute. That's actually a pretty decent amount. That'll only increase. So 140, that means we have enough for 2 labs doing this at the moment. Since we have 1 per second, so it's not that many. So I feel we can do a small build somewhere that just does that. Kind of want to do it here since the rest of them is also here. If we do that up here in the more compact area. So what if I start you? 3, 1, 2, 3. How about I start you right here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. Yeah, that seems good. Start here instead. Just gives us a bit more room. Then you will request in, or you will output. Will output antimatter and hydrogen. Hydrogen here instead, and we'll get the space warpers in. 100 local demand, orange, and then we'll input the critical photons. That many? Yeah, we might as well just get everything in we can. And then we will need to hook it up. Let's turn it this way. So we'll have, we do one line in the middle. Well, the best would be to do, would it be 1 input line? Yeah, 1 input line and 2 output lines. So if you have the input in the middle and the outputs on the outside, I think that'll actually be the best in terms of the way we have to design it. Let's start with you there and start with you there. You'll have an output. Goes that way. Critical photons. Then you'll output the other way going in. Because then in theory you can make it as long as you want it, and the inputs and the outputs would always match up. It look kind of cool, so that I can't complain about. So out with both things. We'll do in and out. Let's just start with 4 of these. Can it be any closer? I can have that. That's actually somewhat decent. Find that. Here. Yeah. And that. Good, then a bit of power. Hey, Scrapper? Welcome, welcome. That should be enough for the critical photons. At least to consume all we are producing at the moment. We can always expand it out. So let's try this. You have that, please. Storage and local demand. There we go. 2, 4. Oh! We have produced quite a few critical photons. That's enough for 20,000 science. Get 2 antimatter out of each one. Okay, sorry, 1 antimatter out. So we have enough 10,000 science here. White science. And the rest will just kind of be supplied to wherever it's needed. That means in theory we can set up the white science as well. As the next thing we do. Yes. Very good. That will go here from the Dyson Sphere world, so it should be traveling. There we are. Physical photons on their way. And let's just have a quick look at our Dyson Sphere. I love that we still have that many ships going all the time. Very cool. Probably need to set up some more, what's it called? Railgun emitters. Or EM railguns, so we can actually get more solar sails in. Can't just go all the way around the planet. Hundreds. Where is our little things? In terms of travel distance. Ah, still a ways off. Oh, glad to hear it, man. I'm glad I inspired you to try it. If you enjoy games like this, you can also try Factorio and Satisfactory. They are pretty much in the same genre, just with their own twist on things. But this game just looks beautiful all around. Oh yeah, we have it going out right. We do. I think 10,000 in is more than enough. Just want to see it work before I go set up the rest of it. Here it comes. Because then we can upgrade our mech to have more power and more recharge. And then we can finally go back to a Dyson sphere again. Here we can just get this one done. I should get it looking. So let's see. Come on, critical photons. Here they go. They go out. They go in. They go out. And we have our first antimatter. Ah, cool, man. I'm guessing you've seen my my Let's Plays in that as well. At least that's where most people come from. Yeah, you are correct. They did. Let's see here. That goes out at a pretty decent rate. We're going in. So let's set up our science. We could in theory start white on this side, next to these ones. Or we start white up here. Ah, they're also very good exterminator and capturing our sky. I did my two biggest Let's Plays I did was both the entry level to Megabase ones. The first one was 100% robot base, and the one I'm doing currently, been a while since I put a video last, is a modular train Megabase that just hit more than 2k science per minute, which is very cool. Those I'm very much enjoying doing. Well, you're almost not needed anymore, so I'll probably let this one... Well, this can research the white as well. What if we add... We'll have to do that on the opposite side. Let's do the last one. 3 minutes. I have more than enough in storage. But yeah, very pleased with the modular train Megabase 1 I'm doing at the moment. Completely designed by myself. Every kind of train logic is at least, and it's exactly what I want from a Megabase. Simple to understand, easy to expand, and it's just all around very, very cool. Placed this one wrong. Never mind. So there we go. And you'll make white science. That means I'll have 2, 4, 6 in. That means it needs at least 2 towers. We'll do one here, and then we'll do one at the opposite end. Oh, opposite end. I have something there. Well, Minecraft can be a big brain automation game as well. Of course, it's not as time consuming, because these does take... Right now I'm 55 hours into this Let's Play, and I've been pretty consistent in how fast I'm expanding. But yeah. I actually played a lot of Minecraft as well, but that is a few years back. That's sort of the Tech packs and Buildcraft. What's it called? All the Feed the Beast things. Stoneblock, Sky Factory and such. Yeah, Seapolis, is that the one where Sky's Factory is in the air? Stoneblock is in the earth, and then Seapolis is the one where you're underwater. Ah, drink! Thank you, man.